sorry. I was like, I need to just wind this up and get going because I'm late. Oops. So, welcome to TPI Tuesday, where I come on and basically tell you what it. Well, you got a bunch of information out there, so I basically try to, what do you call it? Sorry, I don't have my external brain here to tell me, but basically tell you what it's like to live with a TBI, traumatic brain injury. So, as most everyone knows, I had a cycling accident close to 6 years ago, and I was in a coma. They said I'd be there at least for, what do you call it, 3 months at least. So, and they gave me a 5% chance of survival. What? Yeah. So, but here I am, and here I am still trying to figure it out. But I am glad and very thankful to be here and try to figure stuff out. So, and basically, in trying to figure out what I. Oh, yeah. So, basically, today, what I want to talk about is. Let's see if this. Yep. Oopsie. Sorry. So, expectations versus reality. Oh, see, I'll one day get this working. But basically, we all, gosh, start out knowing or having an idea of what we're going to do. So, trying to figure out or something like, okay, so what do I want to do when I grow up? So, many know from the time they're a kid, and many never figure it out. They just kind of fall into something. Well, I kind of took a interesting approach. So I cannot say that I am one that, oh, I knew when I was a child I'm just going to do this thing. Nope, I didn't know. So, and it's funny, well, I think so. I was always into music and stuff, but I'm like, oh, I could never make it on music. That's just crazy. So, didn't really pursue that. And I mean, there's a bunch of other things. As my mother says, I have too many interests. I like too much stuff. So, but there are many different paths I could have taken. There's many different paths you can take. But basically, I just want to say, you know what? Sometimes your expectations do not meet your reality. And so, oh, wow. Because, hey there, Holly and, oh, wait, Cameron and Cole. What's up, y'all? Thanks for tuning in. So, it's great to see y'all here. Oopsie. And see, this is set up, my, alarm is set up with something that I need, which I was like, I don't need that. Basically, I have alarms set up to help me do stuff, help me remember stuff. That was to take my afternoon medication. But I thought you knew that, Harper. You'd know stuff. Okay. Well, and yeah, I do ish. But clearly, I had already forgot. And Bob said to come to see you. He's, fixing our kitchen. That's a wreck right now. Anyways, okay. So to see us, Dennis. Okay. But, okay, let's try it again. Okay. Well, see, I tell you, my wife is cute. I love you too, babe. So I tell you, how did I get so lucky? I wonder all the time. Yeah, I've had some crazy things happen. I mean, all of us do, right? But I'm still over the moon. I'm like, about my wife. I'm like, well, I had this goal in my life. See, yeah, I'm going all over the place. So, this goal that I was going to be married by the time I was 40. So, when the what you call wants to know what it feels like to be in a coma. Oops. Let me just pop that up there. So cool. What does it feel like to be in a coma? I don't know. Why do I say that? Well, when you're in a coma, well, at least for me, anyways, I can only speak from my experience, but I don't remember anything. I mean, I don't remember even waking up or being in the hospital. It's I have what some don't experience called post-traumatic amnesia. So, oh, and hey there, Sven. So, so what mine was is, how do you say? Some people even asked me after I got it, I'm like, oh, how did it feel? How did it feel? This one guy was talking about this amazing experience with God he had when he was in his coma. He's like, I couldn't wait to ask you. And I'm like, I don't remember. So, I mean, maybe somewhat like that. You know, when you sleep and maybe you don't dream and you just wake up, well, how was it like to sleep? I don't know. So, I don't have any valid good examples because it was like I was sleeping, I woke up. And with post traumatic amnesia, I did not remember anything. And I didn't start remembering until I was halfway through the second hospital. So it was like 2 months after my accident. So that's a crazy part. And speaking of, we'll go back over to this expectations versus reality. So for me, how do you say it? I started later in life ish. Like, I was trying to figure out what I was going to do, this and that, and I was doing this and doing that. I didn't know. I mean, I thought I could never do anything with computers or as I ended up doing, becoming a software engineer. I'm like, because I was bad at math. So that just tells you right there, okay, forget it. Well, guess what? Let me tell you, you can do it. Granted, do what you like, what you're passionate about. Technology happened to be one of my things I was into. I love technology, still do. So, and one thing that started all that, I guess, was I worked at the Apple store for a couple years. What? I loved it. So, I'm like, but I wasn't a software engineer then. I'm like, that was later, but I'm like, you know what? There are certain things, and there is Bob, our constructor. So I will have to say, remember, you matter, your story matters, you belong here. Cheers.